like it.
He's corrupt, he's inexperienced, and he lies.
Broadcasting from a broom closet in the Arizona Lotus Studios, it's Beef Vegan Presents.
Yo, welcome back to the show. It's Beef Vegan Presents live on Rock 102.1 KFMA, streaming worldwide at KFMA.com on this beautiful Monday, December 11th. Good morning, Weirdo.
Good morning.
Good morning, Tucson. Thank you guys for tuning into the show. Got a late start this Monday morning because I'm sure, the holiday is kicking everybody's ass. There's so many things. I don't know, so much going on in Tucson right now. It's great. It's the perfect time of year. Not only is there a lot of Christmas shopping, which I know that you were doing yesterday, but this last weekend was probably one of the busiest weekends of the year. It was the opening weekend for Winter Haven, right? Reed Park kicked off their zoo lights as well. Tons of festivities happening downtown and around town. So people are out in full force, and I hope you guys enjoyed yourself this weekend and you're kind of pacing yourself as we gear up for the holidays, because there's a lot to do. I was gonna go holiday shopping yesterday too. And I said, F it. And I'm like, who do I even have to buy for anymore? Right. So I have to figure it out. And, I'm usually a brick and mortar guy. I like to grab my Kohl's card and then walk around and try to pick things. But this might be the year that I do things online.
Yes, it makes it so much easier.
That's what I keep hearing, man. But I'm a caveman and I'm resistant to change, and I don't necessarily want to change. I mean, you went to Bookmans yesterday. That's brick and mortar.
Yeah.
And did you just get gift certificates, or did you actually pick out thoughtful things?
I actually picked out thoughtful things. And I'm pretty stoked on them. So
that's good.
Yeah.
And at a decent price too?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Gotta love Bookman. Yeah, and I went to the new location at River and Stone, and it's just, it's so clean and organized in there. It's fantastic.
See, that kind of sucks because the old location was literally walking distance from my house. So,
yeah, that is true. Yeah.
But I mean, good for you. And luckily you have people in your family that you could buy for that read. So it makes it easier.
But here's the nice thing about Bookmans, though, free advertising for Bookmans, but it's so kitschy, all the cool things they have. They do have the knickknacks, and $1,000 will get you the first appearance of Batgirl comic.
Oh,
they have some rare comics at that location. Yeah. So if you are a comic book fan, head on over to the new Bookmans over on River, because they've got some rarities.
Okay, yes, you are giving all the advertisements. I'm not even that mad at it, because honestly, Bookmans wanted to advertise on the show, but we had a terrible salesman who couldn't close the deal. I was going to come up with that concept in a game that's essentially like a takeaway from Seven, saying what's in the box, the Bookmans mystery box, because you never know what you get at Bookmans. Legitimately, I have a good pitch, and yes, as we're here and we're entertaining, we're connecting with our people, we also, if we have good businesses in town, we want to spotlight them and help them out as well. That's the name of the game, right? Speaking of good businesses, I was out at the Dugout on Saturday for their Winterfest, so shout out to them. Thank you for the hospitality. Everybody that came out to participate in the car show or just any of their tournaments that they had going on. Formerly the Home Run Grill or Bar. That place was been around since 1972.
Wow.
Yeah, and the new owners had about 6 months now. They were super cool, Mike and Sean. They gave me a trophy that you'll be able to see in the background. And it was fun. And not only that, when I went out there's a bunch of listeners that just popped in just to say hi. So I appreciate all of you for coming out. And it's super fun. And those are the type of bars that I dig. The owners were telling me how they were going to give the place a facelift. And I almost was like, you shouldn't really.
You're right.
You should leave it this is history right here. This reminds me of a place where I would be babysat by my grandfather at, right? When I was a kid. Smoke filled in the air,
right?
There's something about that I just love. The nostalgia factor of that. All right. Well, we have a lot to get to today and all this week as we continue to count down the days to the end of the year. I'll be really reflective. Our good friend Todd Marley will be in studio with Beef Jerky a little bit later on, and he'll also give us the top 3 video games of the year, which I know that Baldur's Gate, that D&D game, is on that list.
That's all I ever see, in my other nerd discords that I am that have nothing to do with Baldur's Gate. That's all they can talk about.
Yeah, and that just won, I think, video game of the year recently at the Video Game Awards, I think on Friday. So it happened. I mean, it's a huge game, and for D&D fans, they love it. But anyway, so Todd will be in here. We're going to be giving away tickets for Santa, which is Primus, Pucifer, and Perfect Circle, right? So this is Maynard's birthday. We'll give away those tickets later on in the show, and so much more. So keep it right here. We'll kick things off with Disturbed. Be right back with your morning moron right after this. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA, but you know the name of the show. Let's go. David Draymond definitely is unstoppable. Disturbed on Rock 102.1 KFMA. Now 6:15 and time for your morning moron. Let's do this. And since it is the holidays, so why don't we give you a story that just reeks of holiday cheer.
Okay.
Of sorts.
Okay.
Holiday cheer and felonies, of course. You know, it's tough times for some people. But this happened in, I think, Alabama. And, you know, here's the PSA that they're trying to put in this write-up from AL.com, which is Alabama.com, is that not everyone who wishes you a happy holidays means it. Now, here's the example in question. 32-year-old Heather Wright walked into a jewelry store in Alabama last Wednesday, told everybody happy holidays, then pepper sprayed them in the face. Like, my holidays aren't so happy anymore. What are you doing? So technically it was bear spray, right, which is even stronger. So it happened at a place called Jeff Dennis Jewelers near Birmingham. She was there to rob them, but she didn't quite work out how she planned it, right? So she walked in wearing a hoodie and a mask, yelled out happy holidays. I don't want to hurt y'all, but I am. And then started spraying employees in the face with bear spray. Now, it
does sound nicer because she said y'all.
Yeah. Well, that's that Southern hospitality.
That's that politeness.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to love that and appreciate that. I don't think the employees appreciated it.
No, not even close.
Yeah. Now, thankfully, they're all okay. I mean, I'm sure they vomited and cried, and because I mean, bear spray is nothing to F with.
Hell no.
Now, Heather's not fine. The owner was there. The owner pulled a gun and shot her in the shoulder. So.
I'm assuming Alabama's a stand your ground.
Yeah. That was great. So Heather walks in, says happy holidays, sprays everyone in the face with bear spray. Then the owner pops up and says, and a happy new year, bitch. Bow!
Pop, pop, pop.
Yeah. Now, Heather yelled, I don't want to die. She dropped her purse and ran off. The cops tracked her down a few hours later and took her to a hospital. I mean, she was so hardcore. She was resisting going to the hospital. She was going to John McClane it over the holidays, be like, I'll just ride this one out.
Right.
Give me some gauze. I got this. And they're like, no, you need to go to the hospital or you are going to die, Heather. Now, she won't be having a happy holiday because she'll be in jail. And you know, she won't even be in prison where they even pretend to give you a Merry Christmas. I have a mugshot that you're going to be able to see on the podcast broadcast of Miss Heather wishing everybody happy holidays, then spraying them in the face before she got shot.
Her only saving grace should have been saying Merry Christmas instead of Happy Holidays.
No, you know, I thought that was very PC of her. You know what I mean? It was happy holidays because she doesn't know who's celebrating who.
Right.
You know, someone could be celebrating Hanukkah that gets maced in the face. Somebody could be celebrating Kwanzaa that gets maced in the face. Somebody could be atheist and not celebrate, you know, a specific holiday, but appreciate the spirit of giving during that time of year. Then they get maced in the face. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Or maybe they're a Viking celebrating Yule. Who knows?
And then get maced in the face. So all those reasons and more, Heather, is today's Morning Moron. Rock 102.1 KFMA. We just finished up Morning Moron on the podcast broadcast stream, but we are back here live, and I would like to welcome everybody who is viewing us on youtube.com/bevegan or our Facebook page, or if you're just listening along, please welcome back Mr. Todd Marley in studio. Good morning, Todd. Who's a hot mess. This guy comes in like a tornado, just starts pushing things around.
Throwing things around, breaking things, throwing things around. I have several gifts, too, that involved replacing things.
And we'll get there once you get all situated, but I know you're not even situated yet.
Not even a little bit.
So disheveled there. You know, I was going to get into a TMI top 5 list, which maybe I'll even put you backstage for, because I know that you don't like talking about naughty things, but you know what, though? As much as I don't need your you weighing in on this stuff, I do need you to hear this kind of stuff. All right. So these are naughty date ideas rated on a scale of sexiness. Now, I do want to do this real quick game because I'll fire through these. And I want you to say I if you have done said date before.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm on.
All right. So the first one is the strip club date.
Yes.
No.
I.
Yeah, you say
You're
I.
bad at this.
Yes, you're already bad.
Well, you're bad at this because you just said no.
So look, it doesn't. As far as the strip club date, doesn't have to just be like horny local or lonely dudes sitting around the stage vying for a girl they think really likes them.
Right.
Going as a couple is definitely super fun. And do you enjoy strip club dates?
Well, first of all, I worked in a strip club in my early 20s,
Right,
I
right.
loved when couples came in.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was always a good time. For me, it was with my husband, and that really opened it up. Of like, that was really hot. Let's open this up. Like, that was kind of the little dip in the toe in the pool. So
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's what it led to being polyamorous. So, okay, well, I guess that's the downside of going strip clubs. All right.
All the ladies are like, "Oh, it's okay." Oh, wait, never mind.
Yeah. All right. Next one, the burlesque show date.
Those are fun.
Yeah. See,
Mm.
now if you don't want to go full blown strip club, but you want to go see some stripping, but it's deemed in a more entertaining, like
Little
kind of
tantalizing.
classy, entertaining aspect, the burlesque show.
Yeah, when I think of Todd, I think of classy. So
Yeah, that's it. Pure class.
So you did a burlesque show date, huh? With
I
the
did.
wife?
It was a New Year's thing. So it was they're doing a special. I don't remember. It's up in Phoenix. They were doing a New Year's burlesque show and
nice.
took the X at the time there. So
Okay, yeah.
was it fireworks from the nipples?
oh no fireworks,
Oh,
no
damn,
explosions.
okay.
No.
Oh, okay, but a lot of like
Lame.
tassel
There's
spinning
lots
around.
of tassel spinning,
Okay.
lots of cellulose. Yeah.
Did it put you both in the mood?
No, I actually got far too drunk that night.
Okay. All right. So I got a couple more here, but we got to keep this conversation moving on the podcast broadcast. They hit the top of the hour. You can join us, youtube.com/beefvegan. We have so much more, including Todd Marley's top 3 video games of 2023. So stick around. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. Clear. All right. So, as I get to play commercials here, let's continue this game. I'm taking out dancing out of the equation. I don't think that's a good one. But hotel room, which normally turns out great. Sometimes in the morning, it does not, though, as we recently learned. So
yeah, that's one thing I can say is I've never been left at a hotel room at 5 a.m.
I've done the hotel room date and haven't been left behind. So.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Well, you guys probably paid for the hotel room. So boom.
Did
All right.
not.
Well, of course not. You didn't. But stereotypically, the dude pays.
Mm-hmm.
In that situation, stereotypically, I was the chick, apparently. And that's fine. That's fine. But, hotel sex is different. A lot of times it's better than home sex,
Hell
different
yeah.
environment. And they kind of like design these rooms for shagging. And that's the height of the bed, the width of the bed, the firmness of the bed, the bounciness of the bed, the showers. There are a lot of hotel rooms, especially modern day hotel rooms, I believe secretly specifically designed for peak maximum sexual performance.
I would definitely agree with like the height of the bed. Like when we had our anniversary little hotel trip before I got sick, but the bed kept like, it was just like on a stand, like one you get for like $50 at
Well,
Walmart.
that's where you stay,
and
though.
thing kept moving.
Okay.
That
It was
problem,
really
yeah.
annoying.
Well, that seems like a cheap ass hotel. Or
Probably was.
Yeah,
I don't know. I didn't
duh.
pay.
Well, right. Well, it wasn't a date. It was an anniversary with the wife. And yeah, I guarantee it was a cheap ass hotel room.
We're on a budget.
Okay, so this one I've done almost all these with one ex in particular. Yeah, she kind of set the bar high for whoring. All right, so it's a Bluetooth toy for teasing.
Okay, this is something that I want to do.
Ooh, Todd. Okay, but you
Good
haven't
job.
done
I'm
this.
the only one.
High
No,
five.
I
Oh, all
for
right,
sure,
high five
yeah.
anyway.
In fact, I think you were hanging out at one of those nights. It was at Salty Senoritas, but let's
No, so yeah, I have actually recently gotten some ads for these toys, and I think they look so fun, especially now because like I do remember when they first came out, it was just kind of remote, but you got to be within like 5 feet or 10 feet.
Mhm.
But now it's like Bluetooth Wi-Fi. You could be across the country.
Yes. Let's go to the phones real quick. Rock 102.1, who's this?
Lisa,
what's up?
well, I was just wondering if you could like soundbite or clip or whatever my stupidity and send it to me.
I'll tell you what, Lisa, I'm about to replay it on our podcast broadcast stream right now.
But I'm still in the car.
Well,
Go to youtube.com/bevegan.
It'll be there forever.
yeah. You could
It'll
go
be
to,
there forever.
Yes.
Great.
Okay, so yeah, go to youtube.com/beefvegan, subscribe, click on our live.
I have already.
All right, yeah, just check out the live stream and today's show. Like I said, I'm gonna play it right now. I think it's a perfect setup for that.
Oh my God. Okay.
All right.
Great. Thank you.
No problem. See you later. So this is what Lisa was talking about in case you missed it. It was a fun shit show. Yeah, I think it's the best way to describe it. Yes. We did Think Fast today in memoriam of people who passed away in 2023. These were the most Googled celebrities who passed this year. So the game had a purpose. It was educating and reminding us of the celebrities that we lost this year. And Lisa and Kaya were both terrible at this game. So check it out. 0.1 KFMA. Here's the deal. I need somebody to call right now if they want to win tickets to see the band you just heard. And you have to want to win the tickets. 600 KFMA, 600-5362. The only reason why I'm saying that is because Jose, who wins prominently on this show, which I enjoy, and I want to bring him into the studio so we could do kind of like a prize pig Olympics.
Yeah.
But he just blew up and tied up my phone lines for tickets he already won. And then he said Greg Maynard. I'm like, dude, come on. And like, sometimes, look, I understand the thrill of getting on the radio, winning games. I get that. And we'll play games for nothing. But if you don't want the tickets, don't tie up the lines and prevent someone who does want the tickets from getting the tickets. And that's all I'll say on that. You know what I mean? Obviously, a little irritated. I still, love Jose, but turn on your radio. Whoever's on line 1, turn down your radio.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, that's cool. We are doing live radio. So go ahead and do it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay, well, it's only beef vegan. So what's your name?
Lisa.
All right, Lisa. Lisa, you're going to face off against Kaya. So say hello, Kaya.
No.
Why are you saying oh no?
Because I'm driving.
That's okay.
Me too. It's okay.
Yes. So I want you both to drive safely. All right. We're going to play a game called Think Fast.
Think Fast.
And it's the in memoriam edition. Okay. So these are going to be celebrities who died this year. I'm going to give you a clue.
Celebrities that died?
Yes, this year.
Okay.
All right. Because Google, just released their year in review of
No, I can't Google anything.
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah. You guys are way ahead of me on this one. Here, I'm going to explain the rules here. So Google just released a list of the things that we're Googling in 2023. One of those top Google searches, of course, is whenever a celebrity passes away. Now, I know we have memories like goldfish, and we probably forgot a lot of these celebrities have passed away, especially if they passed away in the first 2 quarters of the year. So what I want to do is play a little game where I'm going to give you a clue of a dead celebrity who died in 2023. You're going to buzz in with your name and then guess. If you correctly guess, you're going to get a point. If you guess incorrectly, your opponent gets a point. Whoever has the most points at the end of Think Fast in memoriam is going to win the tickets for Santa. And Lisa's already mentally checking out. Lisa, I believe in you more than you believe in you. You can do this.
You got this.
I don't think so.
All right. Your odds of winning these tickets are 50-50. They're not dead like our first celebrity hint. Here we go.
Okay.
All right. So this man was once always there for you.
Bob Barker.
First off, you got to buzz in with your name. Here, I'll give you another hint here. Okay, this celebrity used to be BFFs with Joey and Ross.
Lisa.
Lisa.
Is it Chandler? What's his name? Matthew Perry.
Matthew Perry is correct. There we
Nice.
go. There's 1 point for Lisa. Yeah, Matthew Perry died, Kia. Welcome to 2023. I know.
It was only like a month ago.
Yeah. All right. Sorry. Are you going to be able to emotionally continue in this game, or are you too distraught now finding out that Matthew Perry died?
Oh, I don't have here.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Moving forward. Here's our next point. Our next clue in Think Fast.
Think Fast.
Okay. Her papa was a Rolling Stone, and she had legs for days. Kaya.
Was it Lisa Presley?
It was not. So that's a point to Lisa. Oh, Lisa,
Oh,
yeah,
good.
2
Because I don't know.
It was Tina Turner. Tina Turner. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. All right. Let's see. He was the godfather of daytime trash TV. Kaya.
Bob Barker.
No.
No.
That's another point for
Jerry Springer.
Yes,
Great.
Jerry Springer. Another point for Lisa, who again, like mentally checked out of this game at the very beginning. Said there's no way that she'd be able to win.
Great strategy.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna keep this moving. And this is Think Fast.
Think fast.
Okay, this clue. Let's see. He is the king of Margaritaville, or was.
oh,
Buzzing with your name. Come on.
oh. Lisa.
Lisa.
Kaya.
Lisa,
Oh.
Lisa, give me
Let
the
her go.
answer.
Stewart. I don't know.
Stewart, I don't know, is incorrect. Point for Kia or Kaya. It was Jimmy Buffett. Jimmy. Not
Oh.
yeah, that's close. All right. All right. Okay, so this former singer rose to fame covering a Prince song and declared war against the Catholic Church.
Oh, she did. This is people who died. Lisa.
Lisa,
Sinead O'Connor.
that is correct.
There we go.
Yes, and 5 questions in
Yeah.
to Think Fast, she realized the category and theme of Think Fast. Yes, these are all people who died in 2023.
I think you only said that several times.
Yes, that's okay though. All right, all right. So next question in Think Fast scores 4-1 Lisa over Kia. Here is the next clue. She was once married to Michael Jackson, and she is daughter of the King.
Lisa.
Lisa.
Lisa Presley. Jesus.
It is Lisa
It
Marie
is.
Presley. Yes, all right. It already looks like Lisa won these tickets here, which is unfortunate for Kaya.
What did I win?
know. You don't even know what you won, Lisa? What is going on
No, I don't.
here?
But I'll go. What did I win?
Lisa, these are tickets for the Santa Music Festival, which is Maynard from
that's
Tool.
Great.
Yeah, so it's
Maynard. Yeah, Tool. Yeah.
well, Tool's not going to
Great.
be there. It's going to be
Oh, well,
Primus.
the Maynard.
Yes, Primus, and then
Mhm.
Perfect Circle. And
Oh, Prime.
Kia, are you infuriated right now? Are you?
I'm sad.
I am sitting in front of University Medical Center trying to pick up my husband from work.
Oh, nice. Well, stay on the line because
Yeah.
he's going to have to wait a little bit longer because I'm going to get all your information. You're going to the Santa show, which is Maynard's birthday celebration on April 17th.
Oh, great.
Yes. And Kaya or Kia. No, it's Kaya. Kaya, the good news is we're going to be giving away these tickets tomorrow morning at 7:10 a.m. So you'll have another opportunity to win. Plenty of opportunities. We're just starting off this week giving out those tickets.
Okay,
So
maybe tomorrow I'll have better luck.
yes. Oh, man, we'll put in better effort. I mean, you bombed at this game.
Right.
Yeah, this was not your game.
No, I bombed.
Here today with the people who died.
Yeah.
That are famous.
Yeah, these are all people who died. Here, just to save you some dignity, I'll give you this last clue, and you might get this right because I feel like you kept shouting out this guy's name. All right, so he would remind you to neuter and spade your animals.
Bob Barker.
That is correct. Yay! Look at that.
Oh, we should give her the ticket.
Lisa, we'll debate that on break here. Stick around. All right, let's hit the reset on this chaos. We still got a lot more to go. So it's Rock 102.1 KFMA. All right.
My face, like it was.
I know that
such
was such a
chaos.
long game, and that was a replay for Lisa as well, and Kaya. And the reason why I kept saying Kia is because I wrote her name down as Kia, as Kia, and I'm so in love with my Kia Soul that I can't, associate anything else than that. Please welcome Justin Spears here to the stream as well. Good morning, Justin.
Good morning to you guys.
Yeah. And you just finished up your show, and you were actually, I barged in to give you a heads up that Todd was going to give you beef jerky today.
Oh, yeah.
But you guys were on the phone with somebody. Who were you on the phone with earlier?
We were talking, I believe, with Jesse Friedman from PHNX Diamondbacks, talking about Shohei Otani's big contract with the Dodgers.
$700 million for how many years?
Amazing.
What? 10 years.
10 years. So $70 million a year.
70 million.
yeah.
Well, that's before taxes.
Yeah.
Is this a coach or a player?
He's a player.
Player.
He is
What
the
the hell?
Listen, let's catch you up real quick.
Yes, please do, because
he-
this is insane.
He's the Japanese Babe Ruth. He could pitch, he could hit. He is an all-around player that baseball has not seen in over 100 years. Am I wrong, Justin?
Yep.
I am wrong.
No, you're sorry. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
All right.
This is generational talent.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, and he just popped up on my radar this year as well, but apparently a lot of people's radars as well. And because this was a big year for him to show his worth. And do you think he's being overpaid or underpaid?
No, and the Dodgers will be the first one to tell you that he's worth every penny, and it's going to pay itself out because, as we mentioned, that Shohei Otani is his generational talent, and he's from Japan.
Yeah.
The Japanese market is now going to be all in on Shohei with the Dodgers.
The Ichiro effect.
And it's the Ichiro effect.
Mhm.
And when you have the biggest name in the sport now with the Dodgers.
Hold that thought. Let me get this tease going on here. Sorry about that, Justin. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. We were talking with Justin Spears, VSBN Radio. He popped in, and we're talking about Shohei
Otani.
Shohei Otani.
Yeah, and his huge contract. What a difficult name to pronounce, but why it's worth every penny. Spears is giving us that breakdown here on youtube.com/beefvegan. You can join us there. We have more coming up right after Silverstein. This is Poison Pill. New music from them on Rock 102.1 KFMA. Yeah, or newish music.
New,
Continue.
yeah.
Sorry.
So yeah,
The market's going to be huge because all of
Yeah.
Japan is now going to be diehard Dodgers fans, and
Yeah.
it is kind of the closest major market, with the exception of like the Bay Area,
yes.
to Japan.
Yes. And the Dodger reporters that I've seen who have been at the forefront of this coverage, they have compared Shohei Otani to like Taylor Swift to Japan.
Oh, snap.
When you say Taylor Swift to Japan, you're a very big deal. Anytime you're compared to that woman, you are a very big deal. You are a very big name. So they got Michael Jordan, essentially. Like this is one of the biggest names in sports. He is box office. And when you couple the current culture that's already at Chavez Ravine at Dodger Stadium with now the Japanese market, man, it's going to be one of the hottest tickets in town.
Oh, wow. Yeah. And there's no other comparison for Shohei to Taylor. Like, does Shohei also like tight ends or anything else that's like comparable?
Big fan of George Kittle with the San Francisco 49ers, apparently. I don't know.
Yeah. Look at you. Yeah.
But-
Throwing out speculation. I could see that. That's a power couple.
But the Dodgers, a lot of people are kind of pissed off at the Dodgers getting Shohei Otani. And like this comes at no surprise. Like it was either the Dodgers or the Toronto Blue Jays. Those are the two teams that were in the Otani sweepstakes.
Right.
But of course, the team with the biggest payroll in baseball is able to pull off something like this. Like his contract is worth more than like organizations currently in Major League Baseball.
That's true. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. It's almost $1 billion contract.
LeBron James, I think over his career earnings in the NBA has made like $432 million. Think about that. Arguably the greatest basketball player of all time.
And over the course of 20 years.
And over the course of 2 decades, doesn't even come close to Shohei Otani's contract.
Shawnee's got it in 3 years. Easy. Covered.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
So wait, there's no spending cap in Major League Baseball?
There's no salary cap. So
Salary
now,
cap, excuse me.
So now you have teams like the Dodgers, the Yankees, who just traded for Juan Soto from the Padres. They're stacking up on all these great players and these great names, and they're reaping the benefits of their salary cap or not no salary cap, just their payroll.
Yeah.
Because they can pay Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, and Shohei Otani. They have 3 MVPs on their roster right now.
Mhm.
Right.
So you have these coastal powers stacking up the deck. And meanwhile, you got a franchise like the Oakland A's, now soon to be Las Vegas A's, and
We're going to have some money.
they don't have any money.
They don't have any money right now, but they will.
Yeah.
They go in Vegas.
Yeah.
It's like playing the Mo Money ball. But at the same time, you could look at these big budget teams and think it's an unfair advantage. But our Diamondbacks were just in a World Series and did not have the budget that any of these teams had.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's still possible for teams to play. You just got to get young, hungry players. Let's get on the air here as we're rocked out to Silverstein. There you go. Just another slapping song from Silverstein with Poison Pill and Rock 102.1 KFMA. Getting caught up in all like sports with Justin Spears from ESPN Radio. Weirdo's actually holding their own on
I
here.
am, because I do remember, because I followed Major League Baseball in the 90s, especially like with the home run records with Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa, and like, but I also remember that being a point of conversation about salary caps, that I figured there would be that now, because it was such a big thing then, because, you know, the Yankees were like, they're just buying their players, they're just buying World Series.
Yeah, and
So
it
seems
it's
like
by
it's
market
still
size
an
too.
issue.
So if you look at it, you know, like LA just signed that huge contract. They're the number 2 market in the country, second largest market, only behind New York. And the Yankees have this huge budget. So obviously, if they have more people per capita, then why are you giving me a weird look, Todd? Those are facts. I'm just dropping them. Pick that.
Yeah.
Can you pick that fact up real quick? There you go. You can Google reference it up. Double. Is that a heavy fact? It is, because it's factual. Anyways, yes. But that's unfair to the smaller cities and the smaller markets per se. So how do teams compete? Well, they just let people move to their city and just grow the city. It'll be fine. Still exciting news in baseball, the fact that they have that much money to throw around. Now,
700 million.
we're talking about the A's and how the A's are legendarily broke, right? And I mean, hell, they made a movie based off of having such a limited budget to figure out a workaround and created the term Moneyball. Fantastic movie, fantastic way to approach the philosophy of the game. And it was gangbusters. It almost paid off with a World Series championship from the Oakland A's. And I've been a lifelong A's fan. But now A's are moving to... Don't laugh at me, Spears.
This is breaking news to me.
I was
Be vegan, A's fan.
well, in Little League, I was on the A's, and I always associated with the team that I played for. So I'm a former A's player. So me and Dave Stewart, no, Jose Canseco, Mark McGwire. Do you want me to drop Ricky Henderson? Who else do you want me to mention there? Because those are only ones I remember. Anyways, Jason Giambi. So these, but with, Las Vegas is basically just gobbling up all of Oakland's professional sports teams. And they have the Raiders, which we have a keyword that we're going to give away here in a second, so you can try to see them live in Las Vegas. And they're going to get the A's. How big is this for the A's organization? And is it going to increase their budget tenfold?
I don't know if it's going to increase their budget. Honestly, I really don't.
Okay.
Now, they will probably become the team that Vegas really loves, because it's going to bring in Dodger fans, which I heard they're actually making this like train from LA to Vegas that's going to take you like 2 hours to get across.
Like a bullet train?
Yeah, like a bullet train. You can hop on and you get to Vegas in a couple of hours. Now, imagine if you're like an Angels fan or a Dodgers fan and they're playing in Las Vegas, just hop on the train and a couple hours later you're in Las Vegas.
Vegas is going to be a lot like Arizona in many senses, where the home games are going to feel like away games because all of the transplants are going to show up.
Exactly.
It's a transplant city.
Exactly. Yeah. And you see that with Raiders games now. Unless they're playing the Chargers or the Jaguars, you're going to see teams or fans from the other teams. Majority of them will take over their stadium, and I think that will be the case with the A's.
Yeah, which I think is great for Vegas and why they should continue to have these teams, because essentially Vegas is always a destination and it's a town built on attractions.
Yeah,
so
come to Vegas and watch your favorite team kick the crap out of ours.
Well, yeah, it's almost neutral ground. It always is. Yeah, it's unfair for the Vegas teams. But it's great for the fans for sure.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna keep the conversation moving on to podcast broadcast. We have so much we're gonna get to. When we return on the FM side, Todd Marley, my video game expert extraordinaire, is gonna give us a rundown of his favorite games of 2023, the ones that you should stream and play, and we're gonna break that down next on Be Vegan Presents. So don't go away. Actually, hold that thought. I'm gonna give this Vegas keyword here for everybody, and you're going to hear it on the stream too. So an advantage.
I'm glad he said hold that thought. I was just about to start talking willy-nilly over everything.
Were you?
Yeah, just go. No cue for the segment. Just go. Just start going.
All right, good. I do need a Jim Click sounder, but I think it got like erased, so.
Right with everything else. It's being held hostage.
No.
Yeah, and I know it is. Let's see. I'm going to be on. Okay, now I have it. Let's see. Let's say it's this one. Tell me it's this one. Nope. Son of a bitch. Where's my sounder?
Professional radio.
Rock 102.1. I am live on the air right now, actually, and I'm looking for a sounder to play to make this super official because we got a sponsor and everything, and the sounder actually sounds like this.
Let's talk football. Let's talk football.
Rock 102.1 presents the Raiders Road Trip to Vegas. Text the keyword you hear next for your chance to see the Raiders play at Allegiant Stadium in Vegas. The Raiders Road Trip to Vegas. Here's the keyword.
All right. The keyword is death.
I'm awake now. Oh, good. Stay awake. Text the word Raiders to 95938 for your last chance to win 2 tickets for the Raiders game on January 7th versus the Broncos. Plus, you'll get a 2-night hotel stay at MGM Park and $100 for travel. This is the first time I found out about which hotel we're giving away, so that's good. MGM Park. So text the word Raiders to 95938. All the Jim Click Automotive Team Raiders road trip to Vegas info you need is at KFMA.com. Message and data rates may apply. Good luck. All right, clear.
Mucho's going to email me like, do you know how many people texted in the word death? God damn it.
Yeah. Oh, it is. There you are,
Yeah.
Lisa.
Hey,
It's
Lisa.
good to see you on the stream. You did call back. You did give the tickets to Kaya, and she was super grateful for that as well. So, it's funny because Kaya, before you even got on the phone, she said, basically, an expletive. She's like, I want these tickets. She's like, oh, I'm so excited. If I win, I'm going to blank in my pants. And blank was not number 1, was not number 2. It rhymes with fun. Yeah. And I was like, well, then I really hope you win these tickets. And then Lisa comes in and C blocks, literally. But the good news for you, Lisa, is that you are eligible for other tickets that may be available here locally. So that's great news, in fact. I do want to share this real quick before we come back with Todd's list as he prepares for that. And then we're also going to do a jerky taste test because Todd gave Spears a big bag of jerky.
Oh, Spears hit it. You'll have to talk to Spears about that. He hit it somewhere.
I'm gonna go retrieve it.
Oh, did you already put it away?
Yeah, I mean, like Todd gave it to me. I'm
Secure
like, I'm putting
location.
it in my backpack.
Oh, I'm not. You don't have to share it. I just want you to give like a taste.
Yeah.
Like people like to see people.
I
eat
did
food.
turn the heat up to 11 on one of these.
Oh, good.
Oh, I want to
let's
see
try
Spears
it. All right,
cry.
all right. I'm gonna go get it.
So we're gonna do that next. But real quick, earlier this morning we talked about the word Nudify and why Nudify is going to be a word that you're going to be familiar with here in the future, and it's not a good thing. I'll explain here. You hear it? I'm jamming.
Mm-hmm.
See, you couldn't even tell. That was literally like, who was singing it? Was it me or you? I mean, we were just like 2 peas in a pod there. And let me ask you a personal question here, weirdo.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know if you have any naked pictures of yourself on the internet?
I don't think I do.
Okay.
I definitely have some on my phone,
Right. Yeah, exactly.
but I don't know if it's been like leaked and it's just out there. I have no idea.
Don't throw it out there for the hackers to get, but I guess it won't matter here soon. There's going to be a term that we're going to be all familiar with. Now, each and every year, we get introduced new terms that we did not grow up with. I'll give you an example. Like dust storms in Arizona were called dust storms or microbursts, and then they turned into haboobs.
Right.
Rainstorms, as we've been getting like monsoons or whatnot. Now when they hit the West Coast, they're called atmospheric rivers, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's been happening a lot. There's a new term that you're going to have in your vernacular that everyone will know the definition of soon. And it's not necessarily great. And you got to blame AI for this. That term is Nudify. Nudify.
Okay.
Right. And the reason why that's going to be a term that you're going to get to know is because there are apps out there that utilizes AI that could essentially turn any picture into a nude pic. Artificial intelligence can assume and guess what you would look like naked based off the photo. And there are apps for that. Now, there's a big controversy because a lot of these apps are advertising on Reddit and Twitter right now. And of course, these social media companies do not like to promote anything salacious like this, especially for like revenge porn purposes, but porn in general, right?
Okay.
You know, you can't promote OnlyFans on a lot of different platforms.
Right.
Twitter being, I think, the only exception. But yeah, these apps have popped up over the year. They're only getting better. Right now, they only could really nudify female pictures, so you know that the developers were nerdy dudes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I was gonna download it. I was gonna download one of these Nudify apps, take a picture of myself, and see if it could accurately predict what I'm packing, or hope that it would give me a couple more inches. But yeah, this is the thing. And now here's my get off my lawn moment, because I think 10, 15 years ago, older people were complaining that when they were kids, they had to go through extremes to see porn, like have to steal a nudie magazine from a liquor store or something like that and go to the woods to have like a secret stash. Then there's a whole generation of kids that had porn literally on their, at their fingertips. Every single iPad or computer, they can get that for free. And they're like, oh no, we're desensitizing the youth. They have all this porn. Now we're going into a future where they could have their crush,
that is true.
See them naked. And then not only that, there's going to have AI technology that will include their likeness and any kind of sex tape that may be there. So it starts with AI nude, and then it turns into AI lewd, where it's going to take that image and be like, you want to see this person in a full-blown hardcore sex scene? Tap here. Simple as that.
Damn it.
That's the technology in the world that we're living in here. So, the question, if you have nude photos online, is irrelevant, because you will.
Right.
Tons of it.
Great.
Right? Whether it's you or not. So I suggest you get ahead of it and just start uploading nude pictures to the internet immediately, so you don't let AI steal all your glory.
Yeah. That is my only way against the technological overlords.
Right. You know who's bad? What bad news this is? This is bad news for the entire industry. That industry is OnlyFans. Yeah, get it while the getting is good, because soon it's going to be completely irrelevant, because there's going to be creepazoids out there just by downloading apps that could create their own OnlyFans account based off your likeness if they crush that hard.
Great.
Yeah.
Did you already make me one?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll manage that though. We'll make tons of money and stuff like that. You got good feet, right?
I do.
Okay, good.
I've been told I have adorable feet.
Yeah.
And I got my little my Christmas nail polish on now, so we're good.
Well, let's pump the brakes here. I don't want guys driving off the road, getting too excited. All right, but So Nudify is the term that you heard here first, but you will not hear last, unfortunately. I'll hit the reset. Be back with music news after music from Incubus, Portugal the Man. It's Rock 1 2. All right, so let's see how red Spears is. They messed up and they gave Todd gave Spears his spicy jerky.
He had a
I got another piece.
Here he goes. He's doing it again.
All right,
he's a brave man.
All right.
Now this is what did you put on this jerky?
This has ghost pepper soy sauce and a mix of the Last Dab hot sauce,
Spears,
marinated for a couple days.
The Last Dab is from Hot Ones.
Stop.
The Last Dab.
Okay.
Yeah, Last Dab. So his face matches his hair right now, which is amazing.
He's already had one. Here goes number 2. This brave poor man.
Are you gonna be ready to give him mouth to mouth weirdo in case he passes out? Try not to choke on that meat there, Spears.
There you go. Have you just gone completely numb now? Is everything dead inside and out?
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Is it worse the second time around?
Wow. I got comments like Spears is going to die. Look at him, man.
I told Spears specifically he was not going to die, so
that's good.
Let's keep that true. Positive vibes.
That is hot.
Not to be messed around with.
Has it just built from the first test?
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah,
you're just layering,
throwing fuel on the fire
onto it.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie to you. That is the hottest thing I've ever tried.
Wow. Well, that's torturous.
I've tried some pretty.
But it doesn't taste so bad though, right?
No,
right
it's good.
It's pretty
good. I want a third piece.
No.
Go for something less
I don't-
spicy, man.
Yeah.
Dial it back. The
Yeah.
one spice teriyaki. Try that.
All right, so
Blueberry.
Oh, the blueberry chipotle is good.
yeah, so
I want to try the one spice teriyaki. I already tried the regular teriyaki.
All right, give me the flavors again, real quick, so we have some organization in this conversation.
Okay, I got the on the low end. I have the regular teriyaki sauce and a
Delicious.
blueberry chipotle. There's no spice there. They're just pure tasty and flavor. I have a spicy teriyaki that ended up being not very spicy, if I'm being honest. So it's just a one spice teriyaki.
That's good.
And then the scale gets turned up way because then I have just the ghost soy, which is a ghost pepper soy sauce.
Yeah,
And then I have that same stuff mixed with the last dab.
that's nice. And what kind of beef do you use for your beef jerky?
Usually a top round.
Yeah.
Something with a low fat content. Sometimes I'll mix it up and get, I don't know, whatever's on sale. Spears.
Spears looks like he's gonna die.
Are we on air?
Not yet.
Fuck.
Yeah.
He
Oh
has
my
said the
God.
F word so many times.
So many times.
I don't think I've heard you say the
There
F
you
word
go,
this
buddy.
many times.
There you go.
Well,
Some more water.
Here's the thing. It is scientifically factual that saying expletives do help you deal with your pain better and decreases
Mhm.
the pain that you're feeling.
That's good.
So if you need to get a couple more out, we got about a minute 45.
shit.
I'm not going to be able to monetize this video, but
I'm
whatever.
crying right
Are
now.
you are crying?
Yeah,
Holy
like-
You gotta
Todd.
breathe.
Oh
Breathe,
my
man.
God.
Breathe through the nose. Through the nose.
Is he gonna have a heart attack?
No heart attacks.
Well, I
No, he's too
said
young for that.
I'm good.
yeah. He
But
is
like,
good.
If
I'm
he
not
was my
good.
age and did this, then yeah, that'd be on the table.
Yeah. And like I said, just be prepared for mouth to mouth there, weirdo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and that'd be a bonus thing. I mean, if anything, Spears, I would fake choking.
Listen, no, it's my
Oh.
beef jerky. I'm gonna take responsibility.
All right.
No,
Yeah.
the one spice teriyaki is good.
No more pieces for you, Spears. Okay.
You dial it back, just the one
Yeah,
spice teriyaki.
Yeah, the one spice. And get the protein, get something on that
Yeah,
tongue.
you're gonna lower it down. It's gonna scrape a bit of that off. You probably can't taste a thing. It is good though, according to Weirdo.
Yes.
You know what?
And you said you smoked this too, right?
Yeah, they've all been smoking.
Oh, I
applewood
love smoked
smoke
meat.
You know what's not good is that if you think it's painful going down, just wait till it
Oh,
comes
yeah.
out.
Give
I've
it a couple
learned that
hours.
the hard way.
That'll be tomorrow.
Yeah,
Your tomorrow morning is gonna be a little rough.
that's like the ring of fire.
Are we not friends anymore, Spears?
Todd, we are always gonna be friends, man.
Yeah.
We're always gonna be friends, but
You look like you're having a stroke,
Yeah,
man.
honestly, like I'm more just impressed and amazed that you could come up with something like this.
Yeah. It's
He's working on it.
experimentation. Just opening up the fridge and finding the worst things I possibly can.
It's like a mad scientist.
Oh, and also Ren Fair. That's where I got the ghost soy sauce.
Oh, okay.
Ren Fair.
Yeah.
This is the
Here, in
last time I've
fact,
seen Todd in
I do
person.
want to share with you.
Hey, guy.
What's crazy is I have this app, and thanks to AI, honestly, it really
Iverson?
is fantastic. Well, artificial intelligence. I have an app that could look into the future, right? Which is fantastic. And I actually have a video of Spears' anus tomorrow. We're back on Rock 102.1 KFMA. Before we get into Todd's top 3 video games of the year, Spears just ate his ghost pepper jerky, which is super spicy, and Spears is dying. And like I said, I do have video of Spears' anus tomorrow, courtesy of this AI app that I have. Yeah, don't worry, it will get there. But that is the most
Yeah,
accurate.
that's a live
video.
look,
That's a
actually.
live look at the anus
It's
of brewing.
brewing.
Yeah. So, good luck tomorrow there.
Oh my God,
Spears.
let me take some of that home. Let
His
my partner.
anus?
No,
It's like, damn, man.
no, the jerky. Let my partners try it. I'll film their reactions.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I challenge anybody to making a salsa, anything that would make my boyfriend cry. Because he seriously, the spicier, the better for him. Like that's what he's all about. And I
Yeah.
want somebody to make something that will make him cry.
Got to make Ali eat that at the last segment tomorrow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That would
Yeah.
be good too.
That'd be great.
And
That's
then-
good radio right there.
Yeah, and then deliver sports scores. So it's called the Scorch Report. And
Nice.
so you basically burn the hell out of your mouth and try to fire through giving
That
scores.
would go
I'm
viral.
telling you, man, I come up with ideas like this all the time. All right, and that one's for free. Merry Christmas, buddy.
I apologize for everything that's going to happen in the next week.
Dude, you look like you just aged 10 years. Like,
Oh, he looks like you can finally buy beer. That's nice.
I'm sorry, but like the bags of your eyes.
I look super stressed out.
You are
I-
super stressed out.
I look like I became the president of the United States. I
Yeah.
have so much stress.
You age that fast. All right, let's get into this.
Like I see like 3 gray hairs already.
Weirdo, hit your reset. I want to get to the content at hand. All right, we are fastly approaching the end of the year. This is a great time to look back fondly at some of our favorite moments. And we're going to be asking all of our friends to basically share their favorite things of the stuff that they know and love the most. And, when it comes to video games, I don't think there's anybody that I know that is more of an expert than my friend Todd Marley. That's breaking down PC and all consoles. He keeps his finger on the pulse and knows what's happening within the industry. So based off that, this is your top 3 games of 2023 that aren't Baldur's Gate.
Oh, that aren't. Whoa!
Well, that just knocked out his top 2.
That's top 5 actually.
Right. I mean, because that was such a big game that actually just won Game of the Year, right?
Yeah. The Video Game Awards just happened on the 7th, and there was a couple of surprises that Alan Wake 2 actually came in and took Best Narrative and Best Director from Baldur's Gate 3, which was a total shock. And now I got to go play Alan Wake 2 because it's apparently really good.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't see that one coming.
And so that's a narrative game. So that's good for people who like games that are essentially movies that you play, right? Or books.
And this one, I'm not super familiar with Alan Wake 2. It just came out a week or so ago. Not big on PlayStation, so it's not super on my radar until it comes out later on PC.
Ooh, right.
But,
so wait, it just came out a week ago and came in and got awards.
Well, yeah, movies do that all the time because they pre-release to the appropriate people.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's a surprise look right there of things stealing away from the game of the year, Baldur's Gate 3.
Right, and that's what it is. Baldur's Gate 3 was the game of the year.
Which
now, it's
also,
a D&D game.
It is a D&D game. It's shadow dropped for Xbox during the Video Game Awards.
Oh.
And so it's now finally out across all consoles.
Oh.
Everybody can get their hands on it. Everybody should get their hands on it. It is a fantastic game.
How many hours are you in?
My Steam says I'm just shy of 300.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Whoa.
He's a pro. Is it on Xbox Pass? Is it free?
No, it is not on Game Pass.
All right.
And Game Pass costs things, but Game Pass for $1 is back. So if you don't have Xbox Game Pass, it is still low-key the best deal in gaming.
Legitimately. Yeah, that's how I got to play a lot of the games this year. It was just for free.
But BG3 Game of the Year. But now getting past that, it gets a little more muddy and trying to pick out things. So I've narrowed down to 2 different categories. The first one being the game that I genuinely had the most fun with this year. And that was a co-op game called RoboQuest. It's an independent game made by Rise Up Studios. It's their first thing. It is a boomer shooter. And by that, I mean it's in the nature of Doom and Quake and games like that, where it's first-person shooter, and it is go, 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 go. And me and my co-op buddy Shaz, we probably put 100 hours into this game together, just going and going and going. It takes the essence of what made Doom great and updates everything.
Nice. Wow. So it's the graphics, it's everything.
It's a very cartoon-like, Borderlands-esque kind of graphics style.
Okay.
But absolutely, it's real cheap. You're going to find it for only $20 on every platform. So get a buddy, go play that. That one's also on Game Pass.
Oh, yeah. Now, with that, we are continuing Todd's list here on the podcast broadcast. So if you're a gamer and you want to know what games that you should invest for or look out for and put some time into, then join us right now, youtube.com/beefvegan. More coming up after Muse on Rock 102.1 KFMA. Clear. Continue.
Okay, well, being a radio station, especially a rock radio station, another game that came out very early this year that, again, shadow dropped out of nowhere, Highfi Rush. It is a music-based fighting game. Not a fighting game, a beat-em-up.
Okay, I was going to say Highfi Rush. That sounds like a Saturday night.
But it's got an amazing soundtrack. So not only are there original tracks fantastic, but you're going to have boss battles with 9 Inch Nails, A Million, 9 Inch Nails, Perfect Drug, Black Keys, Prodigy, Wolfgang Gardner, all featured prominently. And it is music-based. So it's a rhythm-based game. In that style of Batman Arkham Knight.
I'm kind of thinking
where you're bouncing around.
It's got my attention.
Yeah, but it's not like Guitar Hero?
No, not at all.
Okay.
No, it is a beat 'em up game. So if you remember like Streets of Rage or Double Dragon, it's closer to that in style, but everything happens to the music. And the soundtrack did win Best Soundtrack of the Year. So it is absolutely worth checking out.
Nice. So we're looking at the gameplay video of it right now. And yeah, so you say this goes to the beat of the music?
Everything goes to the beat. Not only does all the fighting go to the beat, but if you watch it long enough, everything in the background goes to the beat. All the visuals of this game go to the beat. It is a fantastically designed game made by Bethesda that they just dropped out of nowhere because it was just a project they kind of did on the side.
Yeah, it was a side project that turned out to be something
And
awesome.
a AAA title that they just dropped. You can find it super cheap. It is also on Game Pass. You can get it there.
You know what I like
Check it
about
out.
this? And initially, what I liked about this game, I mean, there's so many video games that obviously are going for like human likeness, like think Pixar or you're basically virtual reality. This is playing a cartoon in the best possible way. You know, I mean, this is straight up a cartoon as far as the graphics that you control.
You'll see the same thing in RoboQuest, where it's very much just like it looks like a cartoon, my guys. So you just go have fun.
Hell yeah! All right, and then what is the third? And
my final game is a bit of a surprise. It's been out for a minute, but Fortnite is having a moment right now. Fortnite is trying very hard to become every game.
Yes.
And just this last week, they dropped 3 new very good modes. They dropped a Lego survival mode. So it's a full-blown survival game. And I mean a full-blown, like you would pay AAA money survival game that's all little cute Lego things. And it takes all the things you had in Fortnite and brings it all together in the Lego format. And it's really cute. And it's a nice little survival game. They also put out a Guitar Hero like music game, as well as took Rocket League and then made that a racing game and put that in Fortnite.
Wow.
Okay.
Fortnite is trying to be every game.
Yeah, so that's the game plan, huh? To be every game, and so you go into this universe, and if you want to play anything, as you whatever
Fortnite
customized
probably
avatar
has
you
it.
want to be, whether it's Eminem or Pikachu, you know.
No, they don't have Pokemon yet, but that's probably
Yeah,
because
give
of
it time.
Nintendo.
Yeah. Insane. Yeah. So how do you play these games inside the world of Fortnite?
Just different modes.
Okay.
They just load into different things. Like you would load into, they have zero build now. So if you're thinking like, I don't want to play Fortnite because I don't want to do a battle royale where I have to build things and hide behind walls constantly. Now there's zero build.
Wow.
And it actually turns out if you take the building out of Fortnite, it's a really solid battle royale game just at its core.
Yeah. See, I've only played a little bit of Fortnite, kind of, not even this year. But it's always fascinating to me the stranglehold that Fortnite has.
It is a juggernaut.
It is huge, right?
The
Is that
Lego
the new-
survival mode had 2.4 million people playing simultaneously this weekend.
That's crazy.
Wow.
So basically, they took the ball from World of Warcraft and just kind of expanded on it.
More like they took the ball from from Minecraft or Valheim.
Right, but as far as online communities are concerned,
like there's a huge online community there because it is every game, or it's modded to be every game, or whatever you might want to play is somewhere in Fortnite.
Is it more like closer to be able to describe it as Ready Player One? Is it the world of Ready Player
going towards
One?
a metaverse? Yes.
Okay.
That is definitely Fortnite's goal. Ready Player One, the movie, was definitely based off of a lot of what Fortnite was doing at the time. And it is like, if anybody would like to join me in my class action lawsuit against Epic, because they stole the massive crossover event I did in my bedroom in the 2nd grade with all of my toys. Because you could go in right now and you can have the aliens next to Eminem, next to all of the Marvel characters, next to the DC characters, all playing in the same sandbox.
Right. Yeah, that's too funny. Well, actually, speaking of lawsuits, I'm glad you brought that up because when we did our breakdown, our step-by-step of the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer, there was something that we were picking up on. Now we realized the day after was that the trailer basically took real life viral Florida moments and Florida man moments and recreated them and put them in the universe of Grand Theft Auto 6. And I know that there are people saying, hey, man, that's going to lead to some lawsuits. Well, it's already starting to lead to some lawsuits. Have you seen this?
Oh.
I mean, that's what
Joker
Rockstar
guy.
does. They don't care.
The Joker guy,
the
Florida
Joker, right? So here is, I'm going to pull this up right now. Florida Joker.
It's like, I got tattoos on my face too.
He has,
Rockstar owes me money.
look,
Like, get out of here.
No, I mean it's almost a copy.
I mean, they did
of
close.
him.
They got actually in Grand Theft Auto 5, the Trevor, the cut here tattoo, they did successfully get sued over.
yeah.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Florida Joker sues Rockstar. Here is,
So it's one of those, you'd think they would have learned.
Yeah.
right. Here is, I'm going to pull this up right now. Now that he has a strong case, and this is probably the only thing he has going on for him in his life. I don't know much about Florida Joker, but when he did a video, and I'll share the video here. This is what he said on Twitter.
He's not actively in jail. Wow.
Yeah, he got out of jail.
Good for him.
But,
Good for him.
But listen to this guy. He's now demanding $2 million from Rockstar, and I think he's gonna.
everybody's saying that I'm hallucinating, that I'm not the Joker from GTA 6. Chill out your goddamn nuggets. That's me.
Yep.
That's the person that got the inspiration from.
Yep.
You see that? That's me. That's me. That's me. GTA, we gotta talk, GTA.
I don't think
we gotta talk. Or not, you gotta give me like a meal or two. So what's up?
I don't think he's wrong.
I learned
I don't
on
think he has
GTA, Rockstar Entertainment, Rockstar Games, Rockstar Enterprise. Florida Joker ain't having that. Y'all took my likeness. Y'all took my life.
And where did he get the Joker likeness from?
Oh, look at
you. You want to talk about, Rockstar needs to give me all this money. It's like, well,
how much do you owe DC?
Yeah, how much do you owe DC then? If you want to play that card.
Or just maybe if
I'm outta here.
Rockstar had just reached out, it's specifically to him and been like, hey, do you want to work with us? And like just like paid him like $5,000. You know what I mean? He would have taken that and been happy to do it.
Where they did get successfully sued because of the GTA 5 cut here tattoo across Tevard's neck. I think they took that lesson there, and those are legally distinct enough that they could be, because they did get sued by Lindsay Lohan at the same time.
Yes.
And Rockstar won that case against Lindsay Lohan because she was definitely the inspiration for it. But sorry, you don't get to own everything that you say.
Let's look at that image again. Yeah, I mean,
it's close. It's definitely inspired.
Here.
Yeah.
I don't think he's got a case.
The forehead tattoo, which you can't really make out on the stream. Impotent.
Impotent.
Yeah. So this is a great way to do that. But I mean, it is a little different than what he looks like now. But in all fairness, from his original mugshot, you could tell that there were similarities, and they were basing it off the original mugshot. There is a likeness that's undeniable to a certain extent. But
it's legally distinct, and
I
think Rockstar lawyers were all over that.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess the good news for Rockstar is they're $1 billion conglomerate, and they got the best lawyers in the world. So it's going to be an uphill battle for Florida Joker.
Yeah,
but he's still.
But even if he does win $1 million,
look,
it's not gonna mean nothing.
At the end of the day, we all know he's not wrong. They 100% took his likeness. We all know that. So legally or not, if you could be distinctive enough to change it to where they're not necessarily liable, that's just them kind of cheating the system. But it doesn't make Rockstar right. It's like, dude, you got the money anyways, and obviously got the attention that you needed. The trailer broke records. People are eagerly anticipated to play this game. We know that character now is not going to be in the game. Pay the man.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. There's over 100 and something million views in like the first 36 hours. They obviously have their YouTube monetized. Like, how much money do they make just off the trailer?
Oh, they make bank.
Right. That's just something I just thought about. Like, it's not just about releasing the game.
They didn't get licensed for the song, so it's all got demonetized.
Yes.
That'd be fantastic. Yeah. Like, shit, that was Carl's job. Carl.
Dude, how long has that been on the wall behind you?
Which
the Savage thing underneath the posters.
It just that's fucking Powers.
Yeah, okay. I just noticed it. I was like, did I miss that this weekend, or is that when I got put up?
I don't know, but come on, squirrel. Let's stop
I
with
know.
the ADD. Let's do
It's in my eye line.
Okay.
So how
that's a squirrel. That is very squirrel. Okay, yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes, we were trying to have one topic after another leading into.
Well, I've only been here for 4 hours, and I just noticed it, so it's fine. I've had like 5 hours of sleep. I'm doing great, guys.
All right. So Spears, when you and Ali start your video podcast, that's what not to do. You want to pick a topic, you want to stay on topic, and you want to move the conversation forward going into the next topic. But yes,
a beef just to put your squirrelness into check here, like I do. What if you got a phone call right now?
Oh, I'm gonna answer it.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm not.
But that makes sense.
Here, but it is. I'll show people what he's talking about. And that's Powers. But sorry, buddy, I'm taking that down. You're not customizing this studio. Yeah, don't make it Scrooge-like.
And now he's looking for other things.
Well, I think he took his Macho Man Randy Savage action figure back, and then put that.
Oh
yeah.
Nope, it's not there anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, should have left it there then.
What I did get, which shout out to Dugout. They gave me that Winterfest trophy. See that?
That does look nice.
It's really cool.
Yeah. And then was Jimmy Hickson, international sex symbol, gave me the Al Capone picture. That was from the movie. I know you recognize this movie. This movie was dope back in the day. De Niro was in it. I think that's De Niro as Al Capone too. And it hits him with the baseball bat from what is that movie?
Wait, it ain't The Untouchables, is it?
It is The Untouchables.
It is The Untouchables?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So it's Al Capone from The Untouchables.
Okay.
International sex symbol Jimmy Hickson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that.
Good movie.
Yeah, great
Good
movie.
movie.
I grew up on that movie. And so these are just some gifts that I recently got. And while I'm at it, I want to shout out John. And John and his wife who are at AZ, I want to get this right because I made a reel at Winterfest here. I'm going to see it here in just a second. I got to mute that. They do a pet rescue and they do a fantastic job. But they also gave me, because John's a listener, listens every day while he's working. And he knows that I got a cat, and he gave me a cat bag. A bag full of just like cat toys and trinkets and things like that. Yeah, which my daughter loves.
Your cat's name is Ruby, right?
Yeah. Oh no, Ruby.
Ruby.
No, it's Ruby.
It's Arizona Rescue Life. Arizona Rescue Life is
Nice.
the name of the organization. So look them up if you're looking to adopt the dogs. They're doing good stuff, but yeah, they hooked me up and it was fantastic. A lot of love happening recently. It's been a trip. Which I'm not complaining about by any means.
Also, can't emphasize enough, like if you're looking for a pet this holiday season, adopt, don't shop.
Well, here's the deal, and I'm glad that you just said that, Spears, and we're back at Rock 102.1 KFMA. He said adopt, don't shop. But when I was talking to John and his wife from Arizona Rescue Life, which they have a fantastic organization where they house like displaced animals, they train them, and they get them adopted to families. But they do say there is a problem that happens each and every holiday, is that a lot of people tend to adopt pets for gifts and then have to give those pets back in like February,
right?
Whether or not it just doesn't like click. So there is always a spike in adoption around the time of year, but it's always kind of like short-sighted. So the question is, or what they were asking is like, if you're going to adopt, you make sure you're legitimately going to adopt. Don't just do it on a whim as a gift. You got to adopt for yourself. Don't adopt for someone else.
If you're going to adopt for somebody else, don't make it a surprise. Talk with them. Make sure on this one.
Yeah. And especially when you're adopting like grown animals, you want to meet the animal, see if you guys are compatible, if you guys like each other. You know, that's how it works with animals. I mean, they're very intelligent creatures, and you know, they'll let you know if you are the one or not, you know? So again, and we're looking at their website here as seeing all the pups.
Squiggy.
They house these puppies and animals at their house.
Wow,
yes.
That's awesome.
And they got kids, and it's like, it's always something. So, I mean, at the same time, not only was I like, I had so much respect for them. At the same time, I'm like, oh my God, that's like so much work. And like, you know, you're scooping up dog poop, like
constantly.
From, wake up to when time to go to bed. So, I mean, they're definitely, you know, doing the good work.
Oh
so,
my God, look at Copper.
Yeah,
he's so cute.
Okay, you sound like my daughter now. I'm not getting another cat weirdo.
I wasn't saying for you. Unfortunately, my GSPs would murder that cat.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna keep the conversation moving on the podcast broadcast. Your beef tip is coming up next. Beef Vegan Presents, so don't go away. Clear.
Oh, I already have too many animals and too many humans.
Yeah,
but they're so
too
cute.
many animals in general.
We have four. We have 4 dogs.
Your place in general, you shouldn't have any other living creatures there.
No more living creatures.
Yeah.
But look at Copper.
I know.
So cute.
Remember, you said Copper would become food.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Do you want
trying to
Copper
kill Copper?
Yeah, you trying to kill Copper? What's going on here? What's going on?
Well, you heard about like the Humane Society. They were like transferring animals from San Diego to like Tucson. They lost over 300 small animals, like rodents and stuff. It was just found out they went to a reptile rescue and became food.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a huge thing. And a bunch of lies and the whole shaboozle.
It was a huge thing.
It was. Yeah.
Not good.
No, the transport company's in a ton of trouble.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're gonna,
but
we were ordered to do that. No,
you shut your mouth. Well, because the Humane Society of Southern Arizona, like they got caught in a lie because they're like, oh yeah, and they've been adopted out, and they're like, really? Show the receipts.
So where's the paperwork?
Exactly. They needed receipts and they didn't have it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Well, I guess that happens or it doesn't. Let's see. All right.
I mean, it did.
It happens or not. Whatever.
You doing all right, Spears?
News.
No, I'm just on Twitter.
Okay.
Hold on
Wow,
a second.
dead naming. Wow.
Lisa, real quick. Yes, Kaya was able to get her tickets. So thank you for that. That was very kind of you, and she appreciates it. I had to turn off mics on that one.
I was saying she really appreciated it.
I know.
I was staying on topic.
No, I know. That was after I had to hijack the conversation, but that's all right. What's trending on Twitter?
Oh, nothing. Just scrolling the timeline.
Yeah. Now, were you're a Lakers fan, right?
Yes, I am.
Yes, and you could admit that because you're not working for them.
Mhm.
But were you surprised or you elated that they won the in-season tournament?
I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed, Beef.
Why?
Because it's great that you won the in-season tournament. I'm glad that like guys that are on the lower end of the roster were able to essentially double their salary.
Yes,
because you get each player got $500,000 for winning this. But to go in the locker room and spray champagne on each other and act like it was like a real championship, especially when it's LeBron James of all people, I'm like,
you've been here before.
I'm like,
bro.
my brother, you won championships.
Right.
Like,
it's been a while.
You know what it's like to win a title.
Just real cringe.
This is mid-season.
Yeah.
Like, high five kick back with like a cigar. You can have a cigar. Okay,
Yeah.
there you go.
You know, I'm glad that he took it seriously, and it was really good for the NBA to have the face of the league go and win the first in-season tournament. But to put on the goggles, to spray champagne on each other, as a Lakers fan, I had secondhand embarrassment. So.
Oh, yeah. It's funny, too, because I did watch that video in question that you're talking. I'm trying to pull it up. But he goes into the room. They have goggles all set out. So this is not like back in the day, you just would pop bottles and be blinded. But now it's all safety. But the thing is, well, here's the thing. Like the players get the goggles, but the media that's all there filming it, nobody's wearing goggles. So, you know, like he has no regard for anybody else. He puts the goggles on himself. And this is not just a dig towards LeBron. This is everybody who put on the goggles, then started popping bottles towards people who did not have goggles on. It was almost like this weird, like childish thing where you're just like, you're protected. And then you're like, fuck your eyes. Like, whoa, dude.
Yeah.
I thought that was my takeaway on that. I didn't even think the celebration itself was cringe. I just thought like, hey, dude, if you're going to spray towards people who aren't wearing goggles, then you should at the very least take your goggles off, you know?
Totally fair.
Yeah. I'm sure you got $1 million eyes, but I mean, come on. Was it successful? Was it the rating successful? Did people care? I know that they did a great job in marketing and taking over Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I saw the Statue of Liberty outside of New York, spinning a basketball on its finger.
Mhm.
That was cool. There was a bunch of other kind of NBA graphics. Of course, the sphere would turn into a ball.
Yeah.
You know, so that would be all great if you were visiting during that time. So was it a box office success and was it a rating success?
I think it was a rating success because you have the Lakers in it.
Yeah.
Like that was the best scenario possible for the NBA. Like David Stern, the old NBA commissioner, rest his soul, he would say, if I had to choose the NBA finals every year, it would be the Lakers versus the Lakers. Just because they bring in so many people, like especially when they're good, and the Lakers are good this year. LeBron James, Anthony Davis, like they have a really good team this year. And for them to take it seriously and lock in early December and win this in-season tournament, it brought a lot of attention to the NBA. And right around this time of year, nobody watches the NBA, Beef. People don't watch the NBA until Christmas Day because that's when all of the marquee matchups happen on that day. And then it's like, okay, the rest of the season, now we can finally watch the basketball. People actually gave a darn about the NBA in the month of November and early December, which never happened. So all in all, I thought initially it was just a big waste of time. I didn't think any of the guys would take it seriously, but they did. And on top of that, Adam Silver, the current NBA commissioner, he made it so that if you want to earn all NBA status or accolades, you got to play at least 65 games. So now players are not load managing. You would see so many of these good teams, their star players would rest so much during November and December. And now these rules that are in place is forcing guys to finally play and earn their contract.
Yeah, that's interesting. And that's good. I mean, Adam Silver, as much as he looks like a Disney villain, he does. He looks so evil. But I do like some of the policies that they're implementing. And I was excited about the tournament when they announced it. But I just didn't see any of it and didn't really see too many people talking about it. But I'm sure it's something that will grow. And it was cool trophies, and there was a cash prize on top of it. So it gave players incentive to play. All right, we got about 22 seconds here before we get on the air and give a beef tip. But
my God, he does look like a Disney villain.
Looks like he should have a naked cat.
Wow.
Yeah,
he looks like a naked cat.
Yeah, he looks like Christopher Lloyd in Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 100% who Adam Silver is.
Mm.
All right, let's get on here, wrap things up. All right, unfortunately, that is all the time we have for the show, but I'd like to thank everybody for hanging out. Weirdo, excellent job as always. Justin Spears, thank you for coming in, talking sports. Todd Marley, good breakdown on the video game list, and thank you for your jerky. Let me give you a beef tip. Robert Downey Jr. Recently admitted in an interview that he used to be a serial masturbator. Right? Yeah.
Okay.
This is fact. It's probably one of the reasons why he was cast in Iron Man. I mean, honestly, I don't think anybody would have been better for that role. I mean, the guy was constantly, harder than steel. But my beef tip to you is if you find yourself living life as a JO, right? You know what a JO is?
No. Job offer?
No. So it doesn't matter how big of a JO you are in life. You could always be a used to be serial masturbator and turn it around, right? So
I know what JO stands for.
Yeah, I know you do.
I got it.
A jerk off?
I got it.
Yeah, well, you can't say it on the air, Spears.
Jeez.
God, don't they teach you anything on ESPN radio? Yeah. So if you're JO-ing all the time, you could always change your mind and get back on the right track and just do it in moderation, like once a day.
I was talking about what Todd brought, the jerky.
Oh,
we're having a jerk off.
No, stop saying it like that. Gosh, I apologize for Spears. Let's hit the reset. Actually, we're out of here. Thank you guys for listening. Enjoy the rest of your day. Drive safe, ride safe, and as always, rock local. Thanks for getting me fired, Spears.
Cut his mic.
Short thing to take away from today. Sorry, let Spears have an open microphone and beef jerky in front of him. It will only lead to disaster.
We put meat in his mouth. All of a sudden, he's just telling everyone jerk off on the radio.